22. Opposite. Green. Hut.
A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs, it's Miles Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain.
Throwing, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Young now. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
6. Madden. Eagle blue. Plastic. 6. Go red. Steel black. Light blue. Ready. Ready.
And they'll accept that penalty. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Going quickly here to Thomas. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Now Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. You look at this Carolina defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. They'd easily move into the top 5.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Carr now on first down. He completes it to Olave. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far...
Touchdown, Saints! Michael Thomas, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Down.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
You look at this Carolina defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
To throw his Carr. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
On first down, Carr. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was a long pass to take downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 1st and 10, Young. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 11-yard line.
Green jack. Spike. White. Set.
Young. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Ready?
Now here's Young. That is caught by Thielen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
10 more yards.
52 blaster.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
To throw, Young. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
10 at their own 11-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. In motion right, Olave. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Smith catches left side. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Red, yellow, red, cycle. Cut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Young to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
It's Young off play action. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. The Saints in a hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Shotgun now for Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Carr now on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd and 6.
Here's Carr to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And this is taken in at the 5. Now the timeout signal for them. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
17. Hut.
Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now!
The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 35.
Following the interception, Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Young on 3rd down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Adam Thielen, 34 yards. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
23 yards the pickup there.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And they'll get him down as as he's inside the 40. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
On play action, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Carr able to locate his running back, Kamara.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a man picked up after 2 years in Detroit. It's Jamal Williams.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And now Carr changing the formation.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Carr.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On the ball. On the ball.
Here is Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now Young. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down.
Now they'll shift things around.
It's Young on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The Us receivers, we know, always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Again, it's Carr. And Thomas has it. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Carr.
Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Carr now to throw. Off to Thomas on the left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Slant pass complete to Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action. Young. Left side here to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a first down throw for Young, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Powering through at the 35.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running right, here's Sanders.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready. Ready.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Blaster. 6. Cut.
Young. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
This is a big play from Pinheiro.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Carr. He's got his target. It's Olave. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing his car.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Carr.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
On second down, Kamara. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is no good. Oh, by a matter of inches, he missed it wide to the right. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Lets it fly for Thielen. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Panthers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.